The recording of this race is sponsored by JB Transmission. Specializing in foreign and domestic repairs, trust JB for all your performance needs. Check us out at www.jbtransmission.com or visit us at 256 St. Mary's Road in Winnipeg. This video production is sponsored by RD Sales and Service Limited. We service what others sell. For all mechanical repairs, trust our professionals. RD Sales and Service is a proud sponsor of the number 17 Super Truck and Sprint Car.
All-Star Circuit of Champions, they are here right now. They are on the racetrack, and now it's time to get down to business.
It's time, they say, to put up or shut up. 30-lap main event brought to you tonight by Woodhaven Toyota and the University of Northern Ohio. The All-Star Circuit of Champions travels North America, entertaining thousands and thousands of dirt track fans, and they are here tonight at Red River Co-op Speedway.
Well, fans, if you're ready to take your passion to the next level, the University of Northwestern Ohio is a pioneer in the field of high-performance motorsports education. In 1992, UNOH designed and implemented the first high-performance motorsports program in the world, and it's the only university that owns and operates its own racetrack facility. Serious about racing and dedicated to your success? Find it all at unoh.edu.
Well, don't forget, everybody. Hey, if you want to go see, do you want to go see Madonna? Well, let's pretend for a minute you did.
Well, sure.
You could go courtesy of Winnipeg exclusive bus tours. It includes motor coach transportation from Winnipeg to St. Paul, 2 nights hotels at the Holiday Inn Express, complimentary hot breakfast, shopping. Now, this is a trip shopping makes sense on. It's a Madonna trip. All taxes and service fees included, only $599. You can get on board at Winnipeg exclusive bus tours.
Well, this is your A-Main for the University of Northwestern Ohio. Check out their great motorsports program at unoh.edu. Well, almost fired with each and every car now, Pat Mooney. These fellas opening up their 800 horsepower engines to what is about a quarter of the methanol that they're going to use in full throttle situations in just a few more laps. We are looking forward to this great action here today. Don't forget, following this, the All-Star Circuit of Champions drivers will be behind the announcer's tower, and they will be signing autographs. That is immediately after this feature. Then we will come back, Pat, with 4 more classes of racing following this 30-lap battle.
And it will be a battle, as we mentioned during the introductions. Dale Blaney looking for his 93rd All-Star win, and Tim Schaefer looking for win number 50. And lots of guys that would like to get their first one. And, of course, Mark Dobmeyer, who's a guy that's done very well at this track over the years, would like to take that big first-place trophy and money home, as would hometown competitor Luke Kennedy Jr. It's going to be a dandy, I can assure you folks of that.
Well, you know, Pat, we're talking about Dale Blaney looking for his 93rd All-Star win. Well, he's about 5 short of the record holder in the All-Star Circuit of Champions, and that guy goes by the name of Kenny Jacobs. I think he's got 98 feature wins, and he is the record holder. So really, when you think about it, Dale Blaney not far off of that.
Absolutely, and he's still racing. The mouse is not. So the odds of Dale Blaney breaking that record, I would think, are pretty good. Well, we have guys in the field that have won features at all racetracks all over the place, literally all over North America. And you'll notice the boys stack them up in front of the pace car because they're going to get the call to line them up, and that's when they want to get on the gas and get a fast feel for what this racetrack is going to be like. In 1969, the All-Star Circuit of Champions was born in Western Pennsylvania. It is the original organization where the greatest sprint car drivers in the world race throughout the country. Many of the greatest drivers have taken the green flag with what is known as America's Series, the All-Star Circuit of Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of President Guy Webb and all the staff of All-Star Championship Racing Incorporated, we thank you for your support of America's Series here tonight. As the cars roll through turns number 1 and 2, they begin to assemble in their 4-wide formation. This is our way of thanking you for your attendance here tonight at Red River Co-op Speedway. In return, we ask that you stand, make some noise, and show your appreciation for the drivers' efforts thus far. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the University of Northwestern Ohio All-Star Circuit of Champions.
We understand, ladies and gentlemen, Mitch Mack in the 92 car is in the pit area needing a push truck. Mitch Mack in the 92. You bet it will be. Grab your favorite, everybody. We ask you before we get started to please keep your cheeks on the planks. The people behind you paid the same price as you did. They want to see the whole race. There is no point standing up. We request that you please grab a seat and sit in it. No standing in the aisles. Please grab a seat, everyone. Let's get ready to watch the main event. Gravel is your leader. Mark Dobmeyer on the move and challenging Luke Kennedy Jr. for the number 5 position. The leader, Gravel, pulling away about half a straightaway now on the second place competitor. Racing for second place now. The two cars side by side, the 54 and the 83 of Tim Schaefer. Schaefer moves to the low side in turn one. It does not work. He falls in the line behind the 54.
Well, David Gravel out of Watertown, Connecticut. The JRC Transport Muddlecraft Kistler Engines J&J. About a half straightaway lead now here. 5 down, 25 laps to go as Gravel speeds down the front straightaway, and he is already looking at lap traffic. 54 car looking good as well. That's Camp Henry out of Bellevue, Ohio. Right sideways out of turn 2, but gathers it up and speeds down the back chute. David Gravel looking flawless so far, but he's got lots more work to do here tonight. As he pulls up on the back of the 99 car.
Darren, the 13 of Mark Dobmeyer's car blowing smoke as he heads into the corners. We hope it's just an external type valve cover type that gasket leak, but puffing smoke as he heads into the corners, the number 13 of Dobmeyer.
Well, we'll watch that situation as it develops here in your University of Northwestern Ohio, Maine. These guys are flying. Wow. That is a 13G. I was going to say that as Dobmeyer. He is using Dobmeyer's wing tonight. That is the 13G of Cody Hahn, and he gets put a lap down by your leader, David Gravel. Look at the fall, heads up. Dorge heavy into the fence. Roger Dorge heavy into the fence on the back straightaway. It looks like he got clipped by the 45 car. The 45 car was putting the 17 down a lap, and right through the fence on the back straightaway goes Roger Dorge. That looked like a rough ride over off the top of turn number 2. Red flag situation here, Pat Mooney, and we'll get our safety crew over there as soon as possible to check out the 17 of Roger Dorge out of Headingley, Manitoba, sponsored by RD Sales and Service. Well, certainly, Pat, this is going to tighten up the field now. Looked like the Gravel car, of course, 59G of David, or rather 89G of David Gravel was really pulling away from the field there, but now everybody gets to go nose to tail and might see a real competitive race here.
Well, certainly it'll tighten the field up. We're going to just find out if the lap cars are left in or not. While we got a minute, I'd like to remind you about a tour that's going on in September 13th to 18th this year, 2012. A trip for two, courtesy of Winnipeg Exclusive Bus Tours, and you can take the trip down to watch a chase for the Sprint Cup. Motor Coach Transportation, tickets to the Geico 400 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series race, tickets for the Dollar General powered by Coca-Cola NASCAR race, and all of that for just $7.99.